A former Fox News host, Melissa Francis, was paid $15 million in the settlement after complaining that the network retaliated against her when she complained about pay disparity. I thought this would be a pretty interesting article to kind of cover because it amazes me the amount of money that some of these anchors or these hosts make when all they do is talk. Like, when you think about it. So, Fox News has paid former host Melissa Francis a reported $15 million settlement after she complained about a gender pay gap at the network. It comes after the former child star who featured on camera for Fox News and Fox Business Network from 2012 to 2020 filed a complaint with the New York State Department of Labor accusing the conservative leaning news network of retaliating against her after she highlighted the pay disparities. Francis's attorney, Kevin Mincer, told the Daily Beast said his client initially filed the complaint not for herself, but for the women of the company who are still there. He added, contrary to Fox News' false claims about a new era, what happened to Melissa shows that sexism and retaliation are still prevalent at the network, he added. We continue to cooperate with the Department of Labor and we look forward to receiving the findings of their investigation. Let's see. So, a spokesperson for Fox News responded that the network had parted ways with Melissa Francis over a year and a half ago, and her allegations were entirely without merit. Fox News has always been committed on the equitable treatment of all employees, which we have demonstrated consistently over our 26-year history, and we are extremely proud of our business, the company statement said in full. We parted ways with Melissa Francis over a year and a half ago, and her allegations were entirely without merit. We have also fully cooperated with the New York State Department of Labor's investigation and look forward to the completion of this matter. Francis, who found out about the discrepancies in pay at the company between male and female employees by keeping track of her co-workers' salaries on a spreadsheet, did not personally comment on the settlement. In 2017, Francis became a familiar figure on Fox News, co-hosting the network's talk and news commentary program Outnumbered. She was then offered a negligible increase in compensation, reportedly under $1 million a year, the Washington Post reported, significantly less than what other anchors for the network were earning. Francis declined the offer and agreed to renegotiate her salary in 2019 once her contract with the news network expired. In the meantime, she anchored the Happening Now newscast and After the Bell, an afternoon broadcast started by Fox Business. In November 2019, when her contract was subject to renewal, Francis recalled a revealing conversation with Diane Brandy, the former Fox News executive vice president for legal and business affairs, told her that she would not receive the pay increase that she was long looking forward to. That's how the world works. Women make less, it's just a fact, Brandy allegedly told Francis, according to news anchor herself. Fox News countered the exchange, which was first revealed by the Daily Beast, sharing in a statement that Melissa Francis's version of that conversation is untrue and patently absurd. Furthermore, it is logical that anyone with Diane Brandy's level of experience is negotiating talent contracts for a living would make such a ludicrous statement. A little less than a year later, in August 2020, Francis took action against Fox after the network declined her attorney's request to share the salaries of her coworkers. Now, here's the thing, right? I don't think it's her business to know what other anchors are making, period, end of story, right? Like, you should not be revealing that to other people. Like, you just shouldn't. It's just weird. So the conservative leaning cable channel had until October 7th of that year to then share these salaries in court, according to the Daily Beast. Now, Frances officially parted ways with Fox News when she was about to feature on air for the network that day on the program after the bell. As she was waiting to go live, she suddenly read a message on a teleprompter that read, "You've been cancelled." She was never to be seen on Fox ever again and handed her resignation on February 2nd, 2021. As of Monday, her bio on the social media platform fails to mention any past involvement with the conservative leaning news channel. It reads news anchor, mom and wife, Slurpee drinker. I think we can all agree being a Slurpee drinker is A-OK. Best selling author, comedy writer, not a member of any party. I consider every issue on a case by case basis. The hefty settlement amount allocated to Frances is similar to what other female employees received in compensation after accusing former CEO Roger Ailes and former network commentator Bill O'Reilly of misconduct in 2017. So let's actually check out some of the comment section. Well, comments, I should say. And the thing is, right, it's like, it's very interesting that someone would actually be paid $15 million from that. So let's see. She, pretty lady with a gifted voice, never liked her. I liked her. Well, isn't it ironic? Don't you think? Yet many women at Fox News make more money than many of the men. Megyn Kelly comes to mind when she was there. So you work there and are a woman? You know it all. Such a man's answer, mansplaining is real. She's a millionaire now, good for her. Congrats to her, why not get paid the same for the same quality and quantity of work? Discrimination is real. Traditionalists feel women are worth less than men. Opportunists, disgraceful behavior. Who in their right mind would want to hire women? Looks like she won the lottery looking for equal pay but got the jackpots. Now that's interesting. Feel free to give your thoughts if you stumble upon this. One thing's for sure, she should manage her money in a very responsible way so that if she does want to go and do her own thing or work for a different network, she can, and she won't ever have to like really be forced to basically do things that she doesn't want to do, right? Like this type of money is like life-changing money for pretty much anyone, and she should really take full advantage of it. Like just imagine if you got $15 million deposited into your bank account. Like that is like pretty crazy when you think about it.